YouTube. Okay.
There are no free rides to the top. There are no free rides to reaching your full potential. You will experience lots of hate, hurt, and disappointment on your way to the top. Reason being, when your mental starts to grow, when your emotion starts to grow, and Lord knows when that money starts to grow. Just watch how the people around you start to change and switch up. And then what they'll do is they'll try and reverse it and blame the switch up on you. Really, the whole time, the only problem is they get sick and tired of looking at you. You remind them of everything that they are not and will not do in order to be successful. And that's just it.
Get big with it. Let's go. Let's go. Get big with it. Let's go.
Let's go. Send a gift. Send a gift.
Yeah. What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
What's going on? What's going on?
Looking
Not
like,
much,
what up,
man.
dog? What up?
Not
Gotta
much. We got
represent for
late night with
Detroit.
Miss Lanice in the
What
building.
up, dog?
T Fraser, what's up, bro?
What it do, man? Good, man.
All right. D also one out there in San Antonio, Texas. And then my brother Jaguar down here at the bottom right. What up, Jag?
What's shaking
He can't
everybody?
say where he from, huh?
Now I'm Secret Squirrel. I go by TY, TMAX, Al Tariq.
What's up,
Pistol,
everybody? Always a light-skinned woman to get you in
Jukebox.
trouble, boy.
Yeah, they just It's like
What?
jukebox you call me in certain regions.
Yeah, man.
What's up? What's
Yeah.
going on?
This is my first time meeting you, light-skinned young queen. What they say? What them young boys say? How you doing, young queen?
Good. How are you?
Yeah.
What's up?
All right, so look, man, today we got a few topics from the audience that came up and said that they wanted to see hear our perspective on it. Now, some of these topics may suit your fancy, but all you got to do is be genuine, be honest, and keep it G, however you feel about it. So the first one that we're going to bring up, matter of fact, we could just open. How about this? Y'all seen the little young girl that's running around with the boots on the ground or the dance? She's from North Carolina. She light skinned. She blew up off of this dance, but another girl originally created the dance. So the beef was that the girl who blew up off the dance, the only reason why she's blowing up off it because she's very, very light skinned, like white, Lumbee Indian type. Y'all ain't seen that?
Nah,
I didn't see that.
I saw the little girl that blew up with the boots on the ground. That's about 4 or 5. Are you talking?
Nah, that's that's the other. That's a little bitty kid. But I'm talking about this girl here. Let me show you. Let me see can I add it to. So yes, there's another girl out there that did the same. And let's see.
So what is the media tell? They're saying that she's only because of her skin tone. That's the reason why she blew up.
Yeah,
that's what they say. Is that what they saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what they're saying. They saying because of her skin tone, she's blowing up because the girl that originally created the dance is dark skinned and she ain't got that much success as this girl. This girl or nobody that just went viral with it. So
it's sounding like a reach so far, but I'm gonna listen though. I'm gonna listen a little bit
he
more.
said it sound like a reach so far.
Yeah, I agree.
Let me see. Hold up. Trying to get it up now. There we go.
Get y'all goddamn cameras out. Both of them go viral all the time. Let me find the damn song. Here. So y'all, hey, if y'all want to
now that's the girl, the red pants who originated the dance, and then the other girl is the girl from right up the street from where I'm at.
Let's go.
All right, so that's the one that originated. Okay.
What we doing?
All right, and the only reason why I wanted
Oh,
to
so you
put that
stopped?
out there, yeah, I
Oh,
stopped it. The only
okay.
reason why I wanted to put it out there was to see exactly how, or your mindset, even though you don't know the story, what you think about the information I gave you, because that's the buzz that's going around. One girl created it, and everybody knows she created it, but she ain't had as much exposure or success. And they saying it's because one is dark and one is very, very light skinned. She's like Indian or white.
Um,
Yeah, go ahead.
go ahead, Lanice. Ladies first.
No, go ahead.
Um, I would say that's. I hate that the world does that. If that's the case, then I
Hmm.
mean, this is from. I mean, I'm not gonna give it as big as it, but let's see the similarity. It's like the Red Croc and the McDonald brothers. They chose not to go big, so we don't know the story. The one that went big and got all the publicity from it, what did she do to work it up to get the audience that she did? Yes, this person created it, but if you didn't do anything to move forward and it was just, oh, that's just something I do, I can't fault the person that actually took it and ran with it. If that makes sense. Red Croc became a Red Croc. McDonald's today
Yeah.
is because of Red Croc, because the brothers didn't take it and run with it, but they created it. But he seen a
And
vision and created something.
mhm.
And he
And
went
like
toward real estate while they was in the restaurant business.
Correct.
Mhm.
the light skinned girl made it. She made she made the song when she did her thing.
Yeah, I mean, I was
It's
asking the
unfortunate,
question.
but she mastered it and made it really.
hmm I mean, when you like, I looked at it, not just that video, but others. I clearly saw different in talent and emotion that she put behind her dance. So
Yeah.
I was saying, why it couldn't just be she was better?
Yeah. I mean, let's go for if we being
And
politically correct. Well, like what you said, Red Croc went. He seen real estate. They seen restaurant. The other girl seen dance. She's the light skinned girl seen marketing.
Because she damn sure blew up. Hey, shout out to Guns and Boxing because we just protected her this weekend while she was out here in North Carolina. Um,
that's awesome.
That's
they,
what's up.
yeah, my homeboy, 300 and Phil Bodine, man, they held her down and she put him on their Instagram. But guess what though? They got the rest of the tour. So it's
Right.
crazy though. This girl blew up from nothing, and she got a calendar. They sent it to me the other day. It's dates from here throughout like September just for her to show up and perform a dance.
You know what the problem is out of all of this shit? It ain't just media. It's very much social media and people in general. It's no regard for credible information. It's just let me be the first to say something. And that narrative of, oh, this person only made it this far because they light skinned. The fuck?
hmm
Like, let's not forget who the creator is of the
Hmm.
moonwalk. Let's not act like the moonwalk was not first performed on Soul Train before it ever hit the stage with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And when Michael Jackson performed the moonwalk, he was very much a dark skinned man in his bag. So, till this day, even with Jeff going around and saying, oh, I'm choreographer Mike and this, that, and the third, Jeff don't get no credit for that. It always go back to Mike. So people got to stop these false narratives and quit being proud to share false narratives. That's
Yeah.
one thing. That's why I don't like that ragged ass app y'all love. But they be proud to share some false
Oh,
shit.
What up, Nia?
hey, Nia.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
What's
How
up,
are
second?
you?
What's up? So what's going on? What's what y'all talking?
I don't know. Right now, we was just talking about the young lady that popped up viral dance with the. I don't know. Is that the boot? That ain't the boots on the ground song though.
No,
What's the name?
that was make when they make it rain. Make it
Yeah, make it
rain.
rain on you. the girl from Mullen, South Carolina, or yeah, Mullen, South Carolina, that blew up off that song from just doing the dance. So the dark skinned girl originated the dance, but she didn't blow up like the light skinned girl or the white girl blew up off the dance. And everybody was associating it with her being um,
Cause she
light
light
skinned.
skinned.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's your thought?
well, I don't know anything about that per se, but I always say it depends on your marketing, your branding. Like, how did you put it out there? No, I don't think it has nothing to do with light skin or dark skin. I think it's how you put it out there. So if her video or her promotion was better, hey,
Y'all remember
So
the twerk queen,
The who?
the twerk team?
yeah,
They used to kill it on YouTube just regularly. Like they used to kill it all across social media platforms. They was twerking up a storm. They made themselves a little bit of money, but they didn't capitalize on it. They didn't start holding classes. Some European chick and whoever got behind her started holding classes. And the
mm,
first class she held was that's a pop up shop or something, and the room was filled with like 200 plus women, right? And you
mm.
can always, I always remember that video because I remember the comments were so rough. It's like the room smelled like raw chicken. I was like,
No, not no raw chicken. Not the raw chicken.
I was like,
Mm.
yo, man, I mean, the comments was rough, right? But at the end of the day, like you said, Nia, it's the marketing. So the thing I took away from that was, all right, all these people on here commenting and it's drawing more traction, so she's getting views. So possibly play per click or click funnels in the mix. That's
Mhm.
capitalized on. All right, now you got haters and lovers because I this is the hardest shit in time to ever be alive where people follow people who they don't like. I don't understand that. So that's
Mm.
another dollar coming in. You know, now you got people that may not like you and still show up to your class and participate, and they gonna pay to get in. That's another dollar. Like they're getting three-way promotion of one person, and every time they do it, it's just more and more dollars coming in. So we perpetuate, like I say, the false information so proudly and really think it means something. You know, your emotions don't determine the outcome of truth.
Right.
And then she made it her own. She she performed in that video. So she can't help the algorithm. She can't help how people liked and shared it or whatever they did. That's how I feel.
You
Well,
know
she
what?
contributed to it.
What a
That's
light
Yeah.
skin algorithm. Because
Huh?
I'm the king of light skin, so I need
You the
all
king.
that. I need the
You need
light
all
skin algorithm to take off because I should
yeah.
instantly
Mm.
go viral every time I post something.
It might take off. You never know. We'll see what happened to her.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Next time I make a post, I'm gonna say this is
A
light
light
skin.
skin. I mean, it's kind of unfortunate in a way because it. I said it and became the creator of it. It's kind of like I. Oh, but I don't know. You can't fault her. She did her thing in that video.
mhm.
She did it better than the creator did. Look like from the
Yeah.
little bit you gave us only this much.
Yeah, because the next thing I'm going into is some of the topics that
Oh, okay.
um,
So
came up
so
today.
T Mac,
Hmm.
do you have the picture? And do you have the video of the light skinned chick?
She was right. That was both of them.
That was her with the bun.
Yeah, hold
Oh,
on.
I
Let me
thought
see if
there
I
was
get it.
one. I thought one was Caucasian.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
but
So
I mean,
I
what
ain't
did
know
she
she.
do? I didn't even see her do nothing.
Okay, hold on.
She
Let me see if I get it back.
man.
Yeah, I ain't see her do nothing either.
I told you he don't give us this much, but she was better than the creator just in that little time frame.
I mean, off topic, Fayetteville. Y'all got some beautiful men out here. I'm just gonna tell y'all. Shout out to
Oh,
Fayetteville.
oh, okay. Word
Shout
up.
out.
Who was that? Somebody came in.
Hmm. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't help
that's
the
Nia Red.
algorithm though. You can't
Okay,
help
what's
who.
going on? What's going on?
Hey, who you?
T. Frazier.
His
I
link
know
in the
who you are,
bio.
Fraser.
Click his
It,
link.
Good to meet you. Good to meet
His link is in the bio. All the fellas, your links in the bio nowadays.
you.
All
No,
right.
no more,
Mm.
no more free discussion. Links in the
It sound like
bio.
I
Ooh.
don't see nobody link in the bio.
it
Link in the
sound like
bio.
somewhere. Sound like you
All right,
somewhere about to
I'm
get your
about to
Mac
bring
on.
that. I'm about to bring that video
Yeah.
up in here right now. Let's see if we get a bit.
Literally. Man.
What's
I
your
can't
thoughts
find
on
it.
it, T
I
Max?
can't
Can you say?
find the call with y'all.
What you say?
What's your thoughts on it?
I'm gonna drop mine here in a minute. I
Okay.
just want to hear y'all's first. There you go.
Hey, yeah, she killed it. She deserved it. Let's go.
Hell yeah! I mean, you ain't got to play no
She
more for me.
deserved
Do her
it.
little
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I said. She deserved it.
Okay.
She did.
So where the
That's
other
it.
girl?
She had
She
on
was right.
red pants.
She had them
With the
red pants
red.
on.
That's
See, you ain't even
that's
Oh,
the
pay
the other
problem
attention
when
to
you
the
girl was
trying
other
to be.
girl.
following?
That's the
I'm
problem when
just
you trying to be
saying.
That's
too
the
cool.
originator, huh?
I'm
The
gonna be real
creator
with
was
you.
trying. The
Be
Yeah,
too
that's
creator was
cool.
why
trying to be too
everything.
cool with it. The
You're
creator.
right.
She
Yeah, you
seemed
trying
like
to be
she
too
thought she was
cool.
already big.
Hold on. One mic. Go ahead, T first.
Yeah, I feel like the creator thought she was already had blown up, so she was kind of too
Mm-hmm.
cool with hers. When the other one was out there getting it, she was trying to make a name for herself, and that's what
Yeah.
happened.
Bet. Yeah.
Oh, red
I
pants didn't work
appreciate
that wagon good enough.
I would have been like, yeah, that's light skin stuff. That's what I would have did,
it.
actually.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Facts.
old girl with
I'd
them
have been
red
out here.
pants, that she holding. She should have been working that
Yep.
wagon.
We
She
up.
took a good and
Absolutely.
waving that thing.
Yep. Come
We
on,
have we
Whitney.
won't have no discussion. He should have
Nope.
used her algorithm button. It's right
Yeah,
there on her back.
Oh, yep.
she already the one with the one with the red. She was already cheating. I mean, she ain't cheating, but she already had the advantage with the red. With the red,
That's what I'm
everybody got
saying.
all eyes on you, and you the
Good.
She had to
bullshit.
keep.
Yeah. She had a one up with the red
I'm
on. She
sorry, I
could have
wasn't
moved.
looking at
Yeah,
Yeah.
her. I ain't
She
look
had
at
the
her.
cheat code.
I looked at the
But
other
listen,
one.
I mean, you was looking at the dance
I ain't
move.
even
We
know the
already
other
saw the
girl was
dance
there.
move, but then it came down. It came down to other observations. All
I ain't
right.
playing with none of y'all.
All right. So here go the first topic of the night, y'all.
why
It's
the
just
women
plain
all
and
in the
simple.
dark? I'm sorry, T Mac. Why the women
Is it
lights is so
dark?
dark?
Hold on. Let
Yeah,
me.
man.
That's 'cause it's getting dark outside. Hold on.
Hey, Leah, if you can turn your camera sideways, you know how we do it. There you go.
Oh, when you I
Ooh,
was saying turn it sideways like this. Gotcha.
Full screen.
sideways.
Yeah, there you
This,
go.
oh man, because it got me. I don't know. It got me because I'm on my cell phone. I don't never usually be on my cell phone with this, so that's another thing.
Yeah, nah, you good. As long
Ooh.
as it's wide view, it don't look
I
so
mean, I
crazy. All
can't
right.
see y'all though. Y'all look
Nah, I
tiny.
lost y'all. I lost
What you
y'all now.
mean? It's a
No,
damn
you didn't. We
iPhone.
can see you. Just understand that we can see you.
Okay, you can see me. Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
All right. So here's how we plan it. It's gonna go around the panel and start with ladies first always. So Niet on you, then we'll skip over to Lanice and go around, and I'll be last to do it. How do you know you're in love?
Ooh, that's a
Oh
good one.
man.
That's deep.
Like
That's
that
very,
topic, huh?
very deep.
How do I
Ooh.
know I'm in love? I think. Shoot, I don't want to make that sound too complicated. I just think is when you just know. Like I don't think it's I think you just know. Like I can't really give a full definition that.
You cut her off?
Nah.
Nah, I cut
Oh.
I cut myself because I'm sitting there thinking like, how do you know your love? Because I think love is action. Like when
Oh,
you're doing things outside of your common self, where you're not putting yourself as it's like you should always put yourself as number one. But when you put yourself as number one, but also thinking of the other person as part of your number one, I think and when you're actually doing things to advance yourself because getting outside of your comfort zone, you're doing things that you know is going to make not just you elevate, but the other person elevate. When you're vibing together, that energy, that connection, and just it just comes natural. You're not trying so hard. Like it's just something that becomes that just be that's just there. So I don't know if I can give a a really good definition to that. I think it's just being a B thing.
Got you, got you. Miss Lenise, on you.
It's on who? G
It's
Man
on
trying
you.
to he's
It's on
he's oh
you.
On
it's
you.
on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think it's a feeling. I think it's when you feel like you can't breathe without that person. Think you can't wait to hear from that person. I think it's a feeling. Everything about love is a feeling. You wake up thinking about that person. It's a feeling you get when you wake up. You go to bed and thinking about that person. It's a feeling when you lay in the bed at night. I think it's a feeling when you pray about that person. I think it's all. That's what I think love is. Everything about it is a feeling.
On you, D.
True love is a cigar.
Huh?
All right, bottom line, that thing burn.
My man.
You
My
feel
man.
good draw. You
Oh,
puff.
it's like a cigar. Oh,
No, no, not like it is. Nah, you know you in love. It starts with self. Like sis was saying, it starts with self, man. You can't you can't make no commitment outside of self to somebody else.
Right.
You false advertisement, you know, because you gonna fall short in a way. And self preservation is king. And when you can self preserve to a point where you can keep somebody else in mind simultaneously, that says something. You know what I mean? You know, love partially is a feeling, but I would argue that it's more so knowledge because you know for a fact that when we say in love, most time that is associated with a romantic situation versus really I'm in love with a whole lot of other things too. And they don't have to necessarily be perverse or objective. Sometimes I'm just in love with a good book and I read that bitch again, right? Sometimes I'm just in love with sitting in silence. I'll do that again. And so there's things that you know you would do. And love is a knowledge. It's just a confirmed and affirmed knowledge. And so when you're in love, it starts with self. Because when you can see yourself in somebody, you own to something.
All
Yo,
right.
D out here sounding like the instructor from Lauryn Hill album, the Miseducation.
it's a nut.
Nah, I'm
Yeah.
playing, man.
Hey, T Fraser, on you, home.
It's on me. So I feel like I would say love is it's an action word. Number one, it is what it does, right? And to me, it's like what I consider falling in love is um, a service mentality. When you get up every day and you decide and make up your mind that you're gonna put another individual, whether it be romantically or platonically, before yourself. You know what I mean? And I just feel like that's the evidence of true love, despite the circumstances, your mood, and how you feel about the person at that time. You choose them and even be willing to put them before yourself. You know, and you have a desire to want to see them happy and want to make them happy. You know, more than not. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the true, like that's what being in love really look like to me.
Okay. Jaguar, bring it home before I get my little 2 cents and we watch this little clip. Just true. What? Okay. He muted. So I'm gonna go on my end. Y'all can
I'm, I'm,
still hear
I'm
me,
here. I'm
right?
here. I'm here. I'm here. My fault.
Okay, got you. Go ahead, home.
It's on me. So, what's the original question? You said, when did you know you fall in love? You felt you.
No, but just the original question is like, how would you know you're in love?
Oh, I
Okay,
ain't answered
cool.
that right.
Yeah, that's what I thought because I
Who,
know everybody
all
was
right,
saying
who
something.
said that? T.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, go ahead, T.
Oh no,
You
I
got
mean, he can go ahead. I just thought when you repeated it, I was like, oh, I was way off. I went somewhere else with it.
Uh,
okay.
so for
All right,
me,
so Jaguar, you go ahead.
when do you know? When did I know that I was in love? For me, man, I'm now learning myself to where I'm now learning how to love myself. I think a lot of the things, when I was in love, I appreciated the people that was in my life. My kid's mother, you love your parents naturally. It's a natural instinct. But I grew up without my birth mother, and my father was West Indian, so I never had compassionate love. So I never knew what love was until I had my daughter in '08. But I knew how to give love to a child. I didn't know how to give love to a woman. So I'm in the process of learning me, which is as I'm learning me, I'm developing the proper love to love someone else.
Okay, cool bean. Well, listen, my view on it is the same way that you know you're alive, the same way you know you're hungry, the same way you know you woke up this morning or whatever. It like Lanice said, it is what it is. You'll know when you know, like,
You'll
and
feel it.
only you can determine that. So if that's what's on your heart and in your spirit, I think that that's something that now is became true in fact, because there is a difference between truth and fact.
Mm.
So
I got.
um,
Oh,
yeah, go ahead, T.
I
That's
got.
all I
I
have.
got.
Short
I
and
got.
sweet.
He
I
he
got a
about he
question.
about the bus. Look,
Now I got a question. Like I'm gonna go ahead and step in. So my thing is this, right? Based on what you just said, TMAX, and what Lanice said, right? My question would be, if we associate love with a feeling or feelings, right? What about when those feelings for the
Mhm.
individual are not so pleasant?
Yeah, no,
Or
I
you
don't, I
or
don't
you not or
associate
y'all
it with
going
it.
through a season where it ain't all peaches and cream. Is it, are you still in love? What makes you know you in love and under those circumstances when the feelings are not so pleasant at that time?
but
Yeah,
just
so
because
so I
but
don't
just because you're
associate it.
going through something with in a season, you still in love with that person. Just like you love
I,
your child. When your child act a fool in school, you still love your child.
Right,
My
right.
my
So
yeah,
child going through something, so I
yeah.
still
So
love my
let me
child.
say this real quick, and then we'll pass it around and let the hot potato. Anybody can grab it after this. I think that women associated on the feeling and emotional attachment to love.
Right.
I think that men should definitely be saying love, marriage, and all that other stuff by duty of the one of the last topics on here for the night. It speaks about legacy. So like if I'm
Mm-hmm.
not like if we not building something for something, what are we doing? And if
Yep.
we got children,
Right.
then everything we build goes to them. So if we're not building something for something, what are we doing? But wasting time.
Hmm.
Yep.
so I heard a woman say right. Um, I would say that's the conflict between us as men because we're fighting to build a legacy. See, men, we show love a different way from a place of, yo, I committed to, I'm providing the best way I can for you. That's us saying that we love you, right?
Well,
Versus, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, dear.
I'm saying it also got to come with sharing the game plan. Like as a man, you know in your mind where you telling you and that person that you're in love with where y'all going, but when you're not able to communicate and make it a visual of where we're going, that's when those
Mm.
questions come about. That trust
I,
takes place.
but,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
being
but
able
that,
to communicate your vision to your person,
Yeah.
like everybody's not your person. So when you start understanding who becomes your person, that vision is shared. So when you have those days when things are down or things look a little like, nah, this ain't looking like what you said, it's like that trust is still there. Like, man,
Yep.
so,
he
so,
didn't create this
so,
vision for me. I know where we're going. I'm trusting him, even though it's looking like, his money low right now, or it's looking like, he's confused. He's already
I like
shared the
that.
vision. So I think that's the whole thing of when you have that partner where they can hold up, they can still withhold that with you when you're building something.
I
Like a lot
like
of
that.
people are not with someone to build anything. You're just there because you're emotionally tied. You're emotionally tied to that adrenaline that's in your mind of that feel good. When that feel
Mm-hmm.
good not there no more, you're starting to question like, why am I here? No,
and I think
because you've never
that's what we
actually
have the
sat
less
and,
conversations.
and created that, huh?
I was saying you're absolutely right. I believe that's when we have the less conversations, and we get into a place where we start talking at each other versus to each other. See,
Yeah.
it's amazing when in the beginning where I can present my vision to you, and now when we're in it, when we're in the roller coaster of the dip or whatever the vision is, it's and a woman is looking for a significant answer. Us as men, may not be able to articulate that answer, or when we're in it, it's like, yo, hold on, yo, I just did this and I had to pull back on this. I didn't make this proper decision. It's the accountability that we have to hold in ourselves. And are you guys
Oh
that
no.
supportive when we hold ourselves accountable to being actually humiliated upon where we went wrong?
Right.
I'm
Who
feeling what
answered
both of
that?
y'all saying. Though.
He was talking to, I guess, the women perspective, right?
Yeah, no, I was playing a statement, but I also was, talking to in general, just that's the disconnect with all of, with us as in general, as us as men, as we're building our vision, and as we're encountering, even at our age today, we're encountering something new with someone, and we're trying to learn this person, plus incorporate them in our vision and what they got going on as well. That's a lot to
You
blend. That's a lot to juggle with, right?
you
Remember, I
you
came
gotta
in.
meet people that's in alignment.
I didn't hear you.
Damn,
I
I
didn't
should
hear
have.
you. I'm sorry.
Like you gotta meet people that's in alignment with where you're already going. What some men do is you meet a woman who ain't got no direction, she ain't going nowhere, and you try to implant a vision. You can't implant a vision if there was nothing there to, like, the soil wasn't fertile enough to plant it there. So you got to meet somebody who's already going somewhere, and then you collaborate. Then you build something. So don't meet somebody at the bottom of the barrel. Ain't got nothing. She don't know what she's doing. She ain't got nothing to offer. She ain't even
So,
investing in herself and
so,
expecting
so then my
like she
question would be,
gotta
what,
she
what?
gotta have some self investments first.
So then, what does alignment mean to you?
We
So the reason,
travel
the
Oh shoot.
in a similar direction. Like we
so
have some alignment.
great, so cool. So let's look at that. Let's say we both traveling from now. Where you located, sweetie?
I'm in North Carolina.
All right, North Carolina. So let's say we on 85 going to Georgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
I may be 12 exits ahead of you. We're in alignment
Mm-hmm.
on the same direction going to Georgia,
Right. Right.
right? However,
Right.
we may sing two different sceneries.
But I'm still
What?
traveling.
So that's my point. My point is,
Right.
yes, we may be in alignment in the same direction, but because you may be behind or I may be behind, most
Mm-hmm.
individuals, men or women, it's no pointing, no finger. Doesn't I'm just saying, individuals, us as individuals, we don't give the next partner grace if they're not right behind us, if they're not right beside us. We believe that they're not in alignment, but yet we're going in the same direction. So technically, we are in alignment. But the reality is, whatever's going on, I may be in traffic. You passed the traffic. You passed the car accident that just happened before 6 exits ago. So you may think I'm carrying on being slow, but I'm actually in traffic. And meaning
That's why
traffic,
you gotta
Hey, Jag,
yes,
Jag.
sir.
you gotta
So
communicate what you're visualizing.
I feel like what you describing is pretty much what she said, but in a nutshell. Because here's the thing, right? To be in alignment is not to be flowing in the same direction, but it's to be like-minded and understanding and both understanding whatever the vision is, right? So first you had a vision, then you set the goal, and then you produce a plan, right? And so long as y'all on the same track, like-minded, sometimes it calls for both of us to separate and go two separate directions to cover more grounds in order to get the goal accomplished. It's not just about being like on the same road. So I think that's what she was trying to say is the man comes in with the vision, you know what I mean, and with the direction, and then you got to know how to
So
get that point across and paint that vision for your partner so that they understand it. You know what I
so actually,
mean?
so no, you're correct. She didn't say nothing wrong. She didn't. I don't think she
Yeah,
said
yeah,
anything. She didn't say anything that I disagree with. I believe we're saying the same thing. The
yeah.
picture I'm looking to paint is the given that scenario, right, in alignment, is not that he or she is not on the same alignment, is at that's what communication actually lacks. And that's
Right.
where expectation comes in place. Personal expectation comes in place. I believe I learned over the years, for me, just my perspective, when I put my personal expectations on someone else, that's wrong. Because if we're
Outstanding.
using it, if
Yep.
we're using that road of alignment to North Carolina to Georgia, she's in traffic, I'm ahead. How can I put Well, damn, babe, if you would have left a little bit early. No, that's my ex. I left. She's still on the path. I'm on the path, whether she's ahead or whatever the case may be. And I think that's what I'm saying. We don't allow ourselves to give enough grace to the partner, whoever we may be with. We
Right.
don't
Oh,
communicate enough.
that's
We
that's
don't.
where that guidance come from too. Like because we're not going to be on the same path. We're not going to see a lot of the same scenery. But when you respect your partner enough and you trust that vision, I'm going to be able to listen to you. When I'm listening to you, I'm trusting your guidance because you're telling me, like, look, I didn't take your path, but if you come across this, this is how you can actually get through it. Versus telling me I'm behind, try your best. That guidance has to be there. Like that's where that trust is coming from, where I know that you got my back, even if you give me wrong information. I know that came from a good place where he tried to help me, he tried to assist me, he tried to guide me. I'm not expecting him to be all perfect, but at least he gave me some guidance to where we were
Mhm.
going that fit the vision, that fit our path, that fit the growth. So that's another thing. Like, don't expect to always have all the answers. It's not about having the answers. It's the attention of your partnership, the intention of what you're building.
And I think that's when men go wrong. We believe that we're supposed to. I guess we were taught we're supposed to have all the answers. So the moment we become vulnerable to you and we say, "Hey, babe, I messed up," right, and then you bash us or keep reminding us where we messed up at, that's when we start learning how to talk at each other versus talking to each other.
I don't know. A lot of women, we're supposed to be those natural nurturers. Babe, when I messed up, it's like, come here, let me nurture you. Come late, come, let's talk this
So
out. And that's where
In
that
hopes of it.
cuddling comes in, that
I like that.
intimacy comes in, and
In
that's
hopes.
that's how we get through it. Because we know that you feeling bad that you messed up. Well, I don't know
Allegedly.
so
about everybody. But I
can
know you
can
feeling
I
bad that you messed up, and let me comfort you so we can
so
get
let
this
me
together. Because I don't want to
can I
beat
ask
you
this
up any
question?
more than how you already feel.
Can I ask this question? Hopefully, it's
Okay?
not off the topic, but the question, and it's for everybody to answer, right? But I want to know. All right, so as a man, as a father, right? Is it the father's duty to pay for the daughter's wedding?
That's a
Mm-hmm.
tradition and not a duty.
That's a tradition. I was just about to say that.
I
All
don't
Yeah,
right,
it's
see
so
a
is
too
it
many
tradition.
people following it nowadays, though.
I
all right?
mean,
So
but
who fall?
there's no need to follow it, but
I
if
don't
that's
know,
not
but
your
he should be
tradition.
able to though.
Okay, so cool. I like that. So he should be able to. Cool. All right.
Mhm.
Then my next question to be: if the father's taking care of the daughter, whose duty is to take care of the son?
That's a good question.
It's both parents' duty to take care of the children.
That's so no. So that's what I'm
No,
saying,
And,
no,
sweetheart.
and
That's my
no, no.
point.
That's a,
We putting so much pressure on the father to guide the daughter to whatever. Hey, you want to do this? You want to do this? Whether it's to pay for a wedding, whether it's whatever the case may be.
that's a
Yes, it
good
is both
question.
parents. But what I'm
yeah,
getting at is
You you stating as far as marriage, right? Is that
what
what
I'm
you're
stating
Yeah,
or
saying?
is
you
as
talking
a
about
wedding.
money?
He
Are you
The
talking
talking
about
wedding.
no.
about a
You
money
talking
So
or
about
wedding.
the
you talking
so
wedding,
about what?
right?
A
so
wedding.
this what I'm trying to get at.
That's
Forget
good. That's good, Jack.
whatever
Mm,
subject it is. We have men, right? I'm a man. I was a boy before. To be taught by something. No one's guiding no man into what his
yeah.
responsibility is, his
Yeah.
duty is, but yet
That's a good
my
question.
daughter is being guided. You can have this, you can
Okay,
have that. I'm here for you. So when we're looking at, hey, why is the man so behind? Whether it's black, white, it doesn't matter. We're just saying, why is the man behind? I believe I gave a valid reason why.
Well, there's a lot of
well,
false narratives that's out there that's being pushed. That's one. But to go back to your original point of the alignment and being on 85, I've been through
Yes.
North Carolina several ways. And I know for a fact there's more than one damn way to get to Georgia from North Carolina.
right,
So let's get that
right,
straight. That's what a lot of people in general don't seem to understand. It do this one thing this one way and it's going to be the end all of be all. And that right there is a setup for people looking for convenience and not commitment. And that's why a lot of people have the shit and issues they got going on because they are conveniently in the position, but they're not committed to the position that they signed up for.
right. I agree with that.
That.
But asking about the
Hey,
guidance for the man, this is the thing I
real
think
quick.
for men, you
Hey,
gotta seek it.
hey guys. T-Mac, I'm so sorry. Hey, my phone is on 10%. I'm outside and stuff. Can I join
Mine
back in
is
like
too.
in 20 minutes when I charge it?
Put your phone on the charger.
You just showed me I need to charge mine. Mine
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Hold
you
on.
good. You good. Come back and when you get in charge.
All
Y'all
right,
give me a
cool. I'm
second. Let
so
me
sorry.
grab my
Like I
charger
didn't
too.
if
Damn.
I didn't want to dismiss anything, and I'm listening to everything. I think this is amazing.
I need a
Yeah,
cigar.
yeah, for sure. We'll wait. We'll wait for you to get back.
Now, so what was you saying about guiding me yet?
I was
Well,
saying men have to
hold
seek
on.
guidance.
Good.
So seeking guidance, break that down because that can come so broad. Break that down.
Yeah, it because it kind of is broad because nothing is cookie cutter. Like when I'm saying seeking guidance, I'm saying you guys, you are. I don't want to. It's like your your role in this world is to be like seekers, like your natural hunters. It's like you guys are the find a wayers. That's what men do. Like they find a way, they're the seekers, and they go out into these territories and they come back and let us know this is safe or this is not safe. So you guys have men who you can align with. You have mentors and other people, but yours is not like you got to go
I
out and
can
get it.
hear.
As a man, you got to go out there and get it, and like you're divinely guided by God, of course. Like you have to listen to that. Like you guys have that download, and but at the same time, you got to go out there and test the waters. Like you guys are the natural protectors, the security, the everything. So when you come back and you explore that territory, you can come back and let the rest of us know what is and what isn't.
So let me ask you
And
a
so,
question real quick,
no,
Mia. Based upon what you explaining
uh huh,
right now, um, that's coming off of the question, how do you know you're in love? We got past that part and moved
Right.
on to, yeah, no, I'm saying we got, because it kind of
Oh,
sorry.
sparks. No, you good. No, you good. I'm saying, I'm asking where you are right now. You're tying that back to the men. I'm trying to get Chantel. How you doing? I'm trying to get her up to speed
eh,
over here. So the question is, how do you know you're in love? And then we went to where we at now.
Okay.
Y'all can hear me?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can hear
okay.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. So Chantel, the
Yes.
question is, how do you know, or how would you know you're in love?
How do you know you're in love? I think you know you're in love when you are willing to sacrifice your life for that person.
When you're willing to sacrifice, you say your life.
Yes, and which basically means that you're willing to make adjustments.
Who got music playing?
Mm.
Somebody in their car.
Oh no, that was probably
Oh,
my car. Sorry.
oh no, you good, you good. So you said sacrifice your life for that person.
Yep, when you're willing to make adjustments. If I'm willing to change some of the things that I've already learned to do or groomed myself to do or start changing habits that I've had, or I'm willing to stop, doing something or learn to do something else that you like to do, then I'm that's an identification that I love you. Because anybody that has the power to begin to make you alter yourself just so that they can be comfortable, so that they won't walk away, so that they stay, so that to keep elevating, then you love that person.
Okay, okay. Anybody else got anything to that question right there? So we can wrap that one up and move to the next topic. Everybody good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool, cool. So next one comes from the panel. Someone on the panel said, "What's the most important thing about or in your life right now as you speak?"
Shit,
Yeah, I'll take
Who
having
go? Who going
I'll,
having a
first?
motherfucking life when you wake up, that's the most important thing. If you ain't got no life when you wake up, then you ain't got no life to be worried about good or bad or indifferent. You better be able to have breath in your body and be able to give it up to God going on the way out. So first thing
Mm-hmm.
first, check in. Hey,
drop the
officer's
mic.
office
Drop the
here.
mic.
Now I can give my graces and my gifts and my abundance to the one who gives on to me so I can enjoy this day and be present in it. You know what I mean? And while you're doing that, also be in the midst of being open to receive blessings and understand that every blessing ain't gonna be no glimmering gold shiny thing. Sometimes that blessing is an eternal confirmation from you. Sometimes that blessing is just somebody coming and just giving you a kind word. Sometimes that blessing is you being able to be a blessing. So you got to be open first and foremost, and that's the most important thing in my life is one having a fucking life to begin with.
Order!
What's the? Can you?
Order!
Next, I'll go next and piggyback off what my man just said because I don't. For me, that would have been my answer, you know. But I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say in addition to everything he just said, uh, teaching my three children that same concept of life. That's what'll be most important to me right now.
Um. What's the question again?
Um,
What's
the question is,
the-
scrolling at the bottom, it says, "What's the
I'm
most
not playing.
important thing? What's the most important thing about or in your life right now?"
Oh shoot. Um. To not take it for granted. You know, people be always talking about they blessed about having another day, but it's like, what are you doing with your day? What are you doing with your time? So, like, like, like self improvement, self awareness, and actually applying the best version of myself every day. You know, it's like, yeah, we thankful and we grateful for everything, but it's like knowing that I'm a part of a bigger picture and that every single day I have to be intentional with my time. So it's just living, you know, being intentional with your time. Stop taking your gifts for granted. Um, like growing and prospering, understanding the alignment that you're in, and just be in the present too. Being in the now. I think a lot of people you stay either focused on your past or your future, but don't celebrate your right now. So like celebrating my right now and being intentional with my gifts and the time that God has given me, that's that's of utmost importance right now.
Okay, okay. Um, D, you want to tap in on what's the most important thing about your life right now?
Yeah, I did. Like I said, having a life.
Yeah, yeah. He gave
Oh, he
a
was first.
Hmm.
really
I'm
good
sorry.
answer.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Let me
He phrased it
reiterate for
weird.
those that didn't understand
He
it.
like,
Being a life.
Nah, because I'm doing.
Nah,
I'm
nah. You
bringing these
cooked on that one.
comments in the
Nah,
queue.
but here's the thing, though. This is one thing people got to understand, particularly us Christian, God fearing, highly favored folk. You can't be thankful for something you haven't had or experienced. First and foremost, you cannot be
Uh-huh.
grateful for something you've never experienced in any form of fashion. How can I celebrate an overcoming and I never overcame?
I don't know. I'm
I,
thankful for my future that I ain't
I
experienced yet.
disagree with you. I disagree with you
I'm
right
I'm
there, though,
thankful.
brother.
I mean,
So,
I'm
disagree
thankful
all
for
I
day
my
long.
believe.
future. I ain't even experienced yet. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but I'm thankful for it
That's
today.
the unknown. But what I'm saying is, you can't be grateful for it because you haven't had it. You could
Well,
be
I'm
Why
gonna say
not?
in hope
this.
of it.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Anything that I can visualize and pray for, I'm already grateful for as if I received it in the physical before I get it. That's the
That's
evidence
right.
of faith. That's the
Absolutely.
definition of faith. You feel me? So
Yep.
I celebrate many accomplishments before they actually show up and manifest in physical form. You know, I do it all the time, and that's actually what aligns me in a proper place to be able to receive those blessings. You know what I mean? So I do that all the time. Most of the things I'm celebrating, um, I don't have yet, and I'm working on because once I get it, you know what I mean. I've already thanked God and praised God and done all that. You know what I mean? So now I'm applying it, and then I'm going on to see where to elevate next. You know. So yeah, I just believe it. It starts up here. You know what I mean?
I said you can think it, you can have it.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else want to touch on that? What's the most important thing in your life right now?
Did it
I'm gonna
say? Did it say
say,
you think you can have it? Or you can think it, you can do it.
Yeah, you can
Got
do
it. Got to be
it.
both. Got to be
Right.
both.
Nah, it ain't both. Listen, we got to stop that shit. We got to stop that. We create narratives that ain't what's on the word. So again, you could be and grateful for the images you put in your head. You could be grateful that you're working towards it, but you can't be grateful if you never receive it.
That ain't
Like
true,
I'm
brother.
saying,
That ain't true.
I'm already grateful because I'm excited and I know what I'm working towards. Like that's
Okay.
that building when you're building something and
Again,
you
you're
have that
grateful for the
visual.
process, right?
I'm already
You're
I'm
grateful for
already
the
grateful
process.
for it.
You're grateful
That's
for
how
the
you bring
process.
it into the now.
No, 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 no. How you break it into the process is working at it. That's how you break it in. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers out here seeking, channeling shit and think they doing something with their mind? Absolutely not. The absence of faith is no work.
Nah,
There we
nah.
go. Faith without works is what, ladies and gentlemen?
No, no.
But when
Listen
you
though.
got faith, you already working.
No, but
No, that
listen.
ain't true. There's a lot of people out here with faith. They ain't doing the damn
They got
thing.
hope. They got hope.
Hey,
That's
listen,
Okay?
different.
And
listen,
I hope
They
they
listen.
fat
hoping.
asses go to the gym. I hope
Nah.
they lazy asses get off their asses and go get a job. I hope they do a lot of shit so it
Hey,
can manifest.
hey, but
I don't
listen
know.
though.
Faith faith is different from hope.
Stop giving people false hope and false narratives. That shit don't make nothing happen. One foot in front of the
I don't
other will
know.
help you cover
Sound a
a
little
mile.
personal,
You're not
sir.
gonna cover a mile just standing there talking about I want to cover a mile. No, you got to
Nah.
move.
Hey, but listen though. Everything comes within a line of reason though. When we say faith without works is dead, that's true, bro. But what I'm saying is, first you have to be able to see it. You can't just pray.
We're not
Praying
talking about
ain't
your
nothing but
process. We're talking about the
only
actual way.
thing praying
That's
only
your
thing praying
process.
is doing. All praying is doing is reaching
We
out to
talk,
God. But
we're
the,
right,
but
but we're
what you
not
when
talking
you
about your
say
process. We're talking about what actually takes place. You know how many
but what I'm
people have
saying
gotten to
what I'm
certain
saying
places
is
and don't have no faith?
you ever heard somebody say that let His will be done and not my own.
Yeah, and you
So
ever heard
what?
somebody say that they don't believe in God, but yet they're sitting in a position where many people want to be?
But you know why? You know why?
Because they
Because
worked at it.
we measuring they work by tangibles,
No, no,
which is
no, because
wrong to
they
begin
worked
with.
at it. This we not understand it. We mixing up discussion. They worked at it.
That's true, man. That's true.
Regardless of what,
You
regardless of what value
celebrated
you
you
think we
Hey,
put
hey,
on
celebrated.
hey,
them,
one mic.
You
regardless of
gotta
what
celebrate
value
it.
we put on them,
D,
it still came from
hold
the
on for a
work.
second, D. D, hold on. Go ahead, T.
What I'm saying is this, man. You right. You got to work towards anything in this life in order to achieve it, right? But all I'm saying is this, bro. Before you even put your feet on the ground, you supposed to visualize it. You supposed to believe that you can achieve it. And at the point you believe that you can achieve it, why not celebrate it right then and there if you know it's just a matter of time before you gonna actually align with it? Because you about to start moving your feet. I celebrate before I start moving my physical feet because I know I'm about to go get it. When I combine my faith along with the work I'm about to get out here and get, I pray and then I go get what I just prayed for. But I celebrate it right then and there to show my God that I'm already appreciative because I know He faithful enough to where I don't doubt that I'm gonna see it. So why would I have to wait to celebrate? I'm celebrating right after I finish praying for it before I put my feet on the ground. That's when I celebrate right then and there.
And I celebrate you for having your process, but I'm not going to celebrate you for telling somebody else that they should also move in the various way that you move. Foolishness.
Yeah, you're right, because everybody not believers. So I ain't talking to the non-believers.
So what I'm saying is there are people
Dang.
who don't believe at all, but yet their
Right.
work
I ain't
ethic
talking to
and
them.
work manners has also
I don't
moved them
talk
in
to
a
them
certain
unless
person.
the spirit lead me to do that. I ain't talking to them. I'm talking,
Right.
I guess I should have specified people who are
But I'm
fake
not,
like
again,
myself.
we keep going too far left about nothing. The whole point is You cannot be grateful for something you have yet not experienced. This is yeah.
Well,
You can tell yourself all this all day long. Oh, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful, but you haven't had this type of food from this type of place in this type of building because it's not existing to you. So what are you grateful for? You can't do
that's
that.
that's
You
kind of
know,
Foolishness.
messed up because you're basically
we
saying what someone that you know can't do,
No.
or
I'm
even
telling you,
yourself can't do.
you wanna go to the bottom of
Like
the
when
Atlantic.
you tell somebody they can't do something, only
No,
speak on
no, no, no,
specific
no, no, no,
people.
no.
Hold on,
Speak
D.
on the
Hold on, D.
specific
D.
people
Hold
that
on,
can't
D.
do
Let
it
her get up. Hold on.
because I know I've been grateful for going to the beach. Man, I'm so grateful, and man, and guess where I end up? At the beach.
Yeah,
Oh,
how
I'm
many
so
times?
grateful for the new car I'm getting. Guess what? Got me a new car. Oh, I'm so grateful for my new friends. Guess what? Got me some new friends. Like, come on now. Like, don't speak on what you have seen other people situations do because everything works a little bit different. Because I know me celebrating the things I've been praying for before I actually got them tangible. I got them quicker. And when I started looking at that recipe, I said, man, by me
absolutely.
celebrating what I'm asking for or praying for or working towards, I got it quicker. Versus
That's
me looking at it's so far in the distance, like I'll never have it. You keep looking like things are so far in the distance, like you'll never have it, and you don't celebrate. Guess what? It's gonna keep being far in the distance for you versus it being in the now. That's
absolutely
a
not.
recipe that I learned personally that got me where I am today. Versus
So listen,
when you don't celebrate, that means you keep thinking it's a faraway success.
that doesn't
It's
mean that.
not.
You come up with that. That's not what that means.
Can I, all right, can I say something?
D, go ahead.
So the definition of grateful, right, is when you have an appreciation, right, for somebody's kindness, right? Something that's given to you. So if we just leave it at the level of kindness, most people wake up grateful. Most people, you don't have to have an experience. Okay, people, you could be grateful that of somebody else's kindness towards somebody else and experience gratefulness. You
Mm-hmm.
don't have
Mhm.
to have your own personal experience to be grateful.
That's real. I don't wait for my day to end to be grateful for it. I'm
Exactly.
grateful for it before I get out the bed and put
You
my feet
grateful
on the
because
ground, like
it's
I was saying a
started.
minute ago.
What did he
You
say?
should be
Say that
grateful for
again,
it because
D.
it's
What you
started.
said?
I don't know.
We
You can
You
be
can't hear you,
grateful
bro.
crazy.
what?
You're grateful
He in
for your day
Walmart.
because it started.
He
You
said
I'm
you're
grateful
grateful
what?
for the
grateful for
thought
your.
of it.
You know,
Nah,
you're
he
Even
grateful.
the
said you're
thought of
grateful
it.
for your day because it has started. Meaning you received it. So he's
You
still
receive
saying
right because
you.
you can't be grateful for something you haven't received. This is what I keep trying to get you to understand. Yes, you can have all this
Huh?
in hope.
I'm grateful.
No,
I was
hell
grateful
no.
for
I am.
everything in my life that I have
So
now
you mean
before
to
I
tell me
received
that
it.
right? A grandparent can't be grateful even though they're not the one that received the child. Like I want like what? So get an example. Like because what is that isolated to?
What do you mean a
Because
grandparent?
grateful, right? Because you got one term that covers a multitude, but you're isolating it
Yeah, yeah,
to
but a
just.
grandparent.
So if my child has a grandchild, and that
That,
child is not. I'm not the one
that's
having the baby.
that's
It's
an
not the.
extension. That's an extension of you. So there's I mean, we're talking about something that manifested, something that actually
Okay,
came
so
true. We're not grateful for grandchildren you don't have.
for the trees to get leaves, I'm not grateful. For the
You're not
sun
grateful
to
for
be
children you
out
don't
and it
have.
be 80 degrees outside, I'm not grateful.
Are you grateful for children you don't have?
Mhm.
I don't got the
Hey,
sunlight. I don't. The trees aren't available and giving me oxygen to breathe every day.
That's what I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out. Are you
Go ahead,
grateful for the
Bernice.
children you don't have?
mm,
Hold on, D.
hey, I
What
can hear
Am
you.
I grateful for the
you can't
things
hear
I
me?
don't have?
No, I
Absolutely.
hear you now.
Oh, I thought you
What
were
was your
Grateful.
trying to say.
question?
It's attached to. It's an emotion. It's an affection towards something. It is not a you. It doesn't come whether when something is tangible or not. You can be grateful about something that is not technically
Yeah.
tangible.
Man,
All
you
right.
got to be grateful for anything you pray for before you get it, man. That's just showing God that you know and you believe that it will appear in your life, man. So you be grateful right off after praying for it. You know
God
it's
not
done
Man,
already.
answering my prayer
I'm
without
grateful
gratefulness.
for things I got and I didn't even know I
Prayer
was
is
going to
not
get.
moving.
Right.
Gratitude and gratitude.
A
You
lot
Say
of
that one
blessings
more time.
come and you don't even know you was gonna get
All right,
that
Man,
blessing.
you
go
know
ahead,
how
go ahead, Denise. What you
you
about to
meet
say?
somebody and you bless them because you feel like they will be grateful for what you give them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't just go around and give away blessings and help out folks. They don't even know I want to help them out. But because I know they will be grateful, I will do it. But if I felt like they wouldn't be grateful at all, then I probably wouldn't. But they don't know. They don't know. They already grateful for it before it even happens.
Denise, you had something you wanted to add?
Yeah.
At least I don't see that.
Right now, I'm grateful for my sanity and my peace at this point. I'm grateful that y'all able to give him some knowledge what he should be grateful for. Yeah.
You
Right.
grateful
I
for
was,
it, D? You
yeah, I'm
grateful?
grateful for that.
Grateful for this
Cause,
bullshit
cause
at all.
D, don't say
I'm
that.
miserable and I need company.
You better be grateful that
Nah,
you can pay $18 for some eggs in that store you in right now at this point.
That nigga stupid. Hey man. All right, so on that note, man, the most important thing, like I'm gonna go back to, I'll say my piece. Anybody else got anything to that topic? And then we're gonna end it on this last topic coming up. Anybody think anything y'all want to add to this last topic?
Mm,
Nah. Nah, I'm
I'm
good.
just grateful.
All
I'm
right, so
grateful for
like for me,
y'all.
I go back to the actual main topic of this evening. Like if we look at the thumbnail, it says love, life, and legacy. So how far do all three of those separate, and how hard do you intertwine all three of them? Because that's to me, that's the flow and natural order of why all this makes sense. Each question, love, life, and legacy. So that's the full circle for me. Everything I do, I love it. Everybody that I engage with and build with or close enough to me
It's,
in my circle,
it's
they got
not.
genuine love for me. All of that equals up to the life that I build, and I do not want to wait until I'm dead to live a legacy. While I'm, when I say dead, almost like your healthy years, your sanity years, your most energetic years. So for me, everything that we've asked so far goes right along with the main topic of tonight's show is love, life, and legacy. With all that being said, we got another topic at the end, and then I'm gonna tell y'all about these lives as we about to start ramping up on. Hold on. So the next topic coming up is going to be what type of legacy do you want to live? Oh, what type of legacy do you want for yourself and or your children? I'll let uh, I'll let the guests come on up. Chantel, on you.
Um, the legacy I want for my children, uh, honestly, is I want my children to have a relationship with God. I really don't care if my children don't do nothing else. It's important for me for them to know God. I do not think that I don't believe that anybody ever really will experience their true purpose or calling in life without the acknowledgement of God in it. And so that's a legacy for me that I'm leaving with my children.
Okay. Who want to pick it next?
I kind of agree with her. I was trying to think of a different way to say it, but I really agree with her.
Mhm.
That's to me the most important legacy when you leave here. And nothing else matters. You going back to the one that, you know, brought you here in the first place after this all over with. So I feel like ain't
Okay.
nothing else more important than that.
Okay.
Uh, um, I think actually utilizing the opportunities we get, the talents we have, the like, don't just be here thinking that you got to follow suit with everything. So like, one of my great biggest things that I'm leaving, that I'm implanting right now, is the mindset, like the knowing, the wisdom, the, stop waiting for life to happen to you and create it. Like, I teach my sons to create opportunity. When you feel like we're creators, like Don't sit up here and keep waiting for something to be handed to you. If you want something and it's not an option right now, create an avenue for it. So I believe the greatest thing that I'm implanting in my children right now is being a creator. You know, having options. Never feel like you're stuck in anything. Um, and definitely big on passing down generational wealth. Like that's huge. Like where I come from and everything I've been through, I want that to be my drive and my impact on making sure that my children continue to be able to have options, to have freedom, to be able to create things versus being a part of somebody else's plan. You know, it's like people always we talk about God a lot, but give God true glory by being who you're supposed to be while you're here. Like be the being he created you to be. So when you wake up and you're grateful, I'm grateful because I'm touching lives. So I'm teaching that to the generations below me. Like be grateful, like how many lives are you impacting? You know, not just you waking up saying, you know, you're a good person, but being and creating opportunities for other people, paving the way. So everything that I'm doing now, as far as creating a legacy, is first my personal and professional development, so I can have something of quality to provide to them. So it's all starting with me. And yes, you know, I'm so grateful for the people that I get to meet because God placed them into my life. But I don't just want to say, you know, thankful for what God has given me. It's like I got to apply what God has given me. And so that's what I'm teaching to my family going forward.
That's dope. Can I be in the contrast? I don't know what was said, but I just joined back in. In contrast,
You ain't asked one question about the topic or nothing.
I
You
know it.
just
That's what I
come
said.
in ready to talk.
That's what I said.
Now
I
go
just
ahead.
no.
Nah, nah. Look, anybody got anything to say? Hold on, Jaguar. Anybody got anything? What you got to say is a direct reflection of what she just spoke about.
Yes. Just build an understanding about if men were created to build a vision, how does a woman create a legacy?
Being a part of the vision. What you mean?
Wait. But that's changing the topic though, right?
Yeah,
Everybody ain't answered the topic we already on.
yeah, that part. Yeah,
Okay, cool. That's what I'm saying. I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Jag, we got to get you up on this topic first. You see what I'm saying? So you can
yeah,
answer this one, and then we can.
yeah.
Oh, that's the question asked. He changed the topic the last time. Oh, okay. Got you.
All right, go ahead, go ahead. Anybody got anything to say to what Lanice? I mean, to what Niette just said?
I like what she said. I like everything she said.
Wholeheartedly, 100%. All right, who hasn't went yet? Jag, is that what we're doing, or you want to comment on the topic on the screen?
No, I didn't. I didn't know what the top. I can't see it on the screen. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, my fault. It says, "What type of legacy do you want for yourself and or your children?"
Okay. No, I mean everyone knows my legacy that I'm building for my family. You know, of financial independence. That's what I got licensed in. That's what I do as a financial broker. I love everything that she said. I was just being, like I said, in contrast. It's not me. I don't disagree with anything. I like to allow us to think, so we can build strength in our community. Not too much independence. I believe the word independence. We believe that's individual.
Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead on to Lanice. Go ahead, Lanice.
Um, I kind of agree with everybody as far as a relationship with God, and they kind of answered the question for me.
Oh, okay.
I don't have anything else besides that.
Gotcha. So when it comes to the legacy aspect, I'm with Jaguar what he said, and yet what she said, T Fraser when he spoke about it, or when who was that D spoke about it. So I say this: are we living? Because your legacy don't have to be just your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're living Martin Luther King legacy, we're living Malcolm X legacy, and we're a direct
Mm-hmm.
reflection and beneficiary of those legacies. So it's not really just about how much you build; it's how much
You
you
build is
impact.
how much you impact.
Right.
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 I totally
I
agree.
totally agree.
Hold on.
Like, uh,
Mm.
Oh,
Did it go out?
did it go out?
No, I'm here. I'm just
No,
trying
I'm
to
here. I'm
clear up
just
the
trying
Oh,
to
echo.
clear up the echo.
Somebody can go ahead.
Somebody can go ahead.
Questions are, was it
Or was it?
I can't really
Can't
hear.
really hear.
Jaguar, you had a
Jaguar, you had
question.
a question.
no, I was
Taking
asking
over
was
your
there a
No, was
show.
question.
actually a question.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
I,
Right.
I, yeah,
I,
my question would
my
be,
question would be:
Somebody got some
somebody got some
earphones or something
earphones
on.
or
It's a
something on. It's
major
a
echo
major
going
echo
on.
going on.
I'm a mute.
Everybody mute out some of this stuff. Whoever just did that right then is the culprit. Um,
Yeah,
who's
can you?
that? Mute out? That's Niet.
Okay.
She
Unmute
like, no,
Niet.
it's not. She like, no, it's not.
Niet, unmute.
Yeah, I'm unmuted now. See? Why me?
Chantel.
Chantel.
That's
Yes.
That's
Chantel.
Chantel.
What?
You the one got the echo. Yeah, yeah. Do you got
Do
it?
you
Do
got
you
it?
got it set on another device as well? No.
You
I'm
may,
gonna drop
you
it down.
may have two apps open.
Yeah, she might got two apps open. Made me. Well, I turned the whole thing off. That thing was strong. All right, cool. So when it comes to the legacy for me, it's beyond just like your children or the people that you're directly responsible for. It's actually going way out and above and beyond because how does information travel? It travels by human being. Um, who's that? Jaguar. But how does it travel? It travels by human beings. Like when we get together and do things like this, uh, we're growing, and that's a part of your legacy. In this space and time, we've met each other, and this is where we are. So we are. Yeah, you can't hear me right. Deal's echoing. Now I'm looking at D point to his ear like he can't hear me. Somebody got a major echo.
Sounded like a goddamn bean stuck in a can.
I know that's what I just said. I don't know who that is. Hold on. Hey, Lenise, say something.
Hey,
Yeah, no, it ain't you. Yeah, unmute.
Hello?
No, not you. Fraser,
hey yo,
you good? Chantel,
Hello.
you good?
Be
Dio,
on.
there you go.
There you
What
go.
just happened?
What just happened?
Y'all hear it
Y'all
now?
hear it now?
I can
it's
hear.
you.
It's you.
All right.
All
Well, I'm gonna
right.
drop
Well, I'm gonna drop
the.
it.
I knew he should
I
never
knew he
order that
should never order that
camera. He took.
camera. He took
Got a
got a
problem.
problem.
Hold up. Whoever
Hold
that
on.
talking,
Whoever
that's
that
the
talking,
echo
that's the
right
echo
there.
right
Oh,
there.
me?
For
Was
me.
it me?
Jag.
And saying, yeah, I was thinking, you got these echoing.
Can y'all hear me
Can y'all
now?
hear me now?
Mm,
Yeah.
Oh,
Still a
it's an
little
still
echo.
a little
echo.
echo.
That can't be me because I was unmuted. I mean, I was muted and it still had an echo.
Miss Wright, mute your phone real quick. How's that?
Hello?
Yep.
So,
Wait, it was you,
y'all
Miss
can
Wright.
hear me now, right?
We hear you better now, man.
Yeah. What you just do?
No, it was Miss Wright. Miss Wright phone.
Oh, okay. Got you. Too easy. All right. Where we at? God damn. So we still on the what type of legacy? So who was speaking when I had the echo?
You were speaking.
I couldn't dive into it because the echo. But what I was saying was everything. Everybody tied it all together and made their viewpoint, which is the same thing, just in different forms. But I just want to make sure that everybody's on that same wavelength. That your legacy goes beyond just who you are directly responsible for. What y'all think?
No, it's fact. That's just a common misconception that you need to clear up. There's a lot of deconstruction that has to take place for the access construction to be put in place. Um, Bro said it best, the mindset earlier. Like you talked about something completely different, but yeah, the mindset. The mindset is what has been associated with things. And just because you associated with something don't mean that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's just emotional stance on it. But legacy is far and wide. And then, the thing that we constantly contradict ourselves with is community. Well, everybody in the community is going to be within first of all. Where do we make the severance at that point? It's
Mm-hmm.
by our legacy.
All right, cool.
Hey,
Anybody?
I thought the question was more so asking like in our opinion, like what would we like it to be? More so.
So
Like
yeah,
if we could choose, what would we like it to be?
that,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's how I took the question as well too. When I read it for the first time, it said, what type of legacy do you want for your children or your,
Yeah.
yourself and children?" So that is a fact. But um, when Niet started out talking about building and I say that the man is all about purpose. So we're gonna have two different viewpoints because some people may look at it as only family and blood, but I look at it as like the world. Everybody that I come in contact with, that is my legacy. So when I say yourself and your children, or you and your children, that's small circle for me because your life is so much more than that. You see what I'm saying?
So no,
I agree with you.
I hear what you're saying. I wanna ask this question. I guess build some food for thought for us. If they say man is supposed to have the vision, and when the woman breaks up with who she actually had a child with, right? How and she's entering another man's vision, how can she lead a vision for those children if it was the man's job?
That's a great ass question, dude.
Hey, Jack.
Yes, sir.
As the CEO, you fired when we get back to the other app. Because why you don't think all these topics on the other app too when we be struggling
We
some
be
nights?
y'all be having too many old heads up there talking nonsense. That's all.
Hey, look at Lenise.
Hey, facts though, facts.
Yeah. Nah, that was a good question. I mean,
That
shit.
was a good question.
Anybody want to answer that on the panel?
I'm gonna
And
say
I
this.
don't believe it's a right answer.
Yeah.
I just think it's like I
No,
said,
it's everybody's opinion.
yeah, it's
It's
just an answer for all
everybody.
of us to think about.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I think that's why when you have a broken home situation and then what we call step parents involved, man, at that point everybody got to get on code and make it a community effort because uh, outside of that, there is no way. If the new man don't know what the biological daddy principles and things that he stand on, then there's no way he gonna be able to raise that man's seeds the same way he would and instill the same things in him. So I feel like the only chance you really have is if everybody get on code and decide we're gonna do it as a village.
and that's so dope. When you add value to what you just
Oh,
said, I believe. What's up, boss man?
I can't hear.
That builds the strength. So for women, when y'all say the dating pool is ridiculous, it's not that it's ridiculous. It's actually you have to start Xing out who you actually have in your life that's going to guide you, that's going to build with you, that's going to understand your strength. And I'm saying that not to say that the men have all the answers. I'm saying that to say, as dominant as women are today, we're lacking in working together for the vision and for the legacy. That's what I'm. That's my whole bigness. It's not to diminish any woman. It's not to bring to uplift men bigger. It's yes, men may have a vision, but what women have became today, especially African American women, have became today, we lack in the strength of using each other and really building that family, whether we're together or not, to where our children can actually understand how to lead the legacy.
Facts.
Gotta get that man to figure out.
What happened, D?
Somebody get that man a
I can't
cigar.
hear.
Yeah, yeah, he need one.
I don't know. I'm gonna say this too. I feel as though you talk about the children's dad. If he has implanted a big enough vision before they even separated, that vision is still in the play. It's still into play
You,
How?
because
you,
right
you,
now, because
you- you're
for
you're
for
right.
for the woman, she only knows what she's been introduced to and had been in agreement to before she meets her new partner. Now, when she meets her new partner, she's still on her path. So this new partner vision is either bigger or still is in alignment with what they were already building.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it doesn't go anywhere. You just get a plus person to help implant that into that's part of the legacy for the family. So, but it depends on the type of woman that you are that you decide to have children with as well.
I think I
So,
think I think it's hard to say it
Hey,
depends on the type of woman. I think it depends on the. So I mean, all those things can be subjective, right? And what I mean by that is, it's not that we pick bad women or
I
you
can't
pick the bad
hear.
men, right? Whatever
Mm,
was in that time period, you picked, right? And it made a beautiful seed, which is our children. I think the how the breakup ended, it deteriorates the emotional intelligence that we carry on into building the legacy, and that's what
and
affects our children.
hey, but can
I'm
I
gonna
say
tell you,
something?
I've met people that have a bigger vision and understanding of family that introduced me into something broader. So
Okay,
the vision, the original vision was still there until I met something that expanded upon that vision. So the
okay,
original didn't leave; it just expanded. Just like we talk about the community. The community builds our children. Like the family is what builds our children. Society is what's building it. And there is no one answer to that. That's like there's no one everything, every seed, every introduction, every mentality, everything that's in that environment contributes to the development of the legacy.
so check this out. This is what I've experienced. I got a mentor, right? He's a brother of mine. He's a mentor. He's amazing friend. I call him anytime he's available. He introduced me into what I do. What I realized with him, right? What I will say that I take my hat off to him, as he created his vision, he created his neighborhood. What I mean
Mhm.
by that is he didn't allow the product of his neighborhood. It wasn't how I want my vision, my legacy to be built for my children, for his daughters and his son. Well, we're gonna homeschool. I'm gonna fight for the income that I need to be able to control what I need to control. His children are roughly similar, the same age of my children. They don't listen to the same music, but they're black. Grew up in the same neighborhood. So I'm saying that to say I agree with what you're saying, but there's some people that actually understand what when it means. Hey, I'm here to build a legacy for my family, and some people like myself, I want to build a legacy, but I haven't made that full commitment.
Aren't you building
I'm
it
just
now
so hear what I'm saying. Yes, I'm
every
building it,
day?
but when Yes, I'm building, but making the full commitment, I haven't said no to a couple of family events. I haven't said no to a couple of weddings or a couple of friends that said, "Hey, let's go here. We want to meet here." I haven't said no to those things. So if I'm fully committed in my path, I'm on that direct path until I complete it.
What you mean? I mean, I think every day you making a choice,
All right.
or you're making a decision. So every day you're still create.
So
It's like
have
we're
you ever played sports?
yes, I have
All right. What sport did you play?
basketball.
Perfect. So basketball. When you learned how to make a layup, right? You constantly did that drill
Mhm.
until you made the right layup. There was nothing in that path. There wasn't no, hey, shoot the jump shot. There was nothing. Hey, you got it. There was nothing that distracted you from making it. You made that layup. You got back in line. You caught the ball. You made that layup. I'm saying as we grow up, when we're saying, hey, I'm here to build a legacy, sometimes we allow life, regular life stuff. If your girlfriend say, hey, girl, it's my birthday, let's celebrate. You'll celebrate that. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, did you complete the goal of building your legacy first? So there's this thing that I say to people. There's this thing that I say. Um, we act like tomorrow's. We're so arrogant as if tomorrow's promise. What if God says, I'm on my path of building my legacy, but what if He said, I gave you enough time, but yet you wanted to go to that club, you wanted to go to
That's
that function?
Hey, can I say something?
I'm telling you
Yes, sir.
every
Hey,
day.
that's some real good stuff you saying, Jag, and I agree with you 2,000%. But the subject just changed like 3, 4 times.
And I
Huh?
apologize if it changed. I apologize if
It keep
I was
changing,
just.
like the topic. But no, you right though. I agree with you though.
At the
But
I
the
same
think
original
I think
topic,
it still wraps into legacy because people don't understand legacy is not when you die. Legacy is who you are today. Like Alterix, like
no, no,
everything that we're
he
doing
posed another
right
question though
now.
after when we got off legacy. We had ended that one. I
Oh, cause
can't
I thought
remember
we still
the
on. I
question
thought we were
Jag
still on
posed though.
legacy because being impact in the community, everything that we're doing today, who we are today, that's the impact. That's our legacy. We're living legends every day.
question,
You are impacting someone's life even if you never meet them again. So I don't wait to be like, writing what's going to happen, like what people going to remember me for when I die. I know what
Right.
you're remembering me for now.
That's it.
So that's why I said every decision that you make, every choice that you have as of today, that's part of your legacy. It's not what you're leaving, it's what you're doing now. And everything that we do touches the lives of others. Like, you never know when you gave a compliment to this one person, they went along and decided to make that dream come true, and it packed thousands of other people. Like, don't think it's so far out. Everything that we're doing is now, like today,
not
this
the,
moment
the,
right here.
the
You
point was
couldn't have put that even better. I couldn't have said it better.
the point was foundation. He was speaking truly like a true
I can't hear
financial.
my man's though.
He was speaking like a true finance guy, and it
Huh?
Hey, do you got your hand over the mic, D?
no.
Yeah, we can hear you better now.
So he was speaking like a true finance guy. He's talking about those those setting those stones for legacy. It's not just based on when you leave here. It's what am I doing with my time that I'm allowed it because I don't have tomorrow promise. Am I
Correct.
giving
Yes.
am I giving my all? Am I emptying out the tank? Because that's going to be a lot of people's last result when they lay there for their last breath. Did I give my all? Did I empty it out? That's what he's referring to, and that's a part of your legacy. Like I said, it's the association of people do. There's so much reconstruction that has to take place when it comes to time. Because people are so favored and only place it in one house, especially
Yeah,
when Jesus like that derives from the word of God. So we can't just take one thing and say, oh, this is face value.
yeah,
No,
D. I don't know what's going on
I
with you,
can't hear.
but
Oh,
it's
I
very
thought it
hard.
was me.
Nah, I was trying to let it, hoping it play itself out, but it's too muffled and chopped up.
No,
Um,
I'm out here by the phone. I'm about to move to the back, but no, we're talking about clearly just really getting to the fundamentals of setting that thing as your priority, missing out on those risks that don't help you see that this is my life. So the mindset of a lot of people, oh, I have tomorrow, I can go and have all this and do all of this, but anything that's unaddressed, it still remains unaddressed. That's what I'm saying.
okay.
I could barely
They
hear.
must be
Can you hear me?
transitioned from front yard to the backyard. All right, who want to pick it up from there? We got we got like 5 minutes before we're gonna dismount off the live. So anybody want to pick up that last part of that topic or shout out who you are, where you from, and what you got going on? If there's anything that we can do to support over here, Dino, once we go live with some of our panels that we've been had in the past, we can easily promote your stuff over here. We don't we don't do that. We are a small channel, but we've done major connections. So um, yeah, whoever wanted to take it from there, man, because we about to shut it down. Oh, Charles in the building. Hold on, y'all. What up, Charles?
Who's Charles? Is Money Charles?
Money, bro. Money, money.
All right, ain't no
Yeah,
money.
money.
Charles,
Yeah, it's
nigga.
money.
They call me Al Tariq and Al and all that. You Charles
So we
Carter
got
tonight.
All these people sending all these people sending their representatives. So we got Charles and
He the
Al
one that got his
Tariq.
whole damn name up there telling us the money.
What did it say, Charles? What's the last name?
Carter.
I
Hey
would have.
man, listen, that's a famous name, man. Second of all, I don't know how to change the YouTube name.
That nigga named
Not
Charles.
Charles out of all names. Charles, I'm about to tear you up in my life.
Hey, they gonna fuck you up because they been
I'm
talking about
about
my
to
name.
tear him up. Charles and Tariq. Al
Oh
Tariq.
shit.
No. See, one thing y'all ain't gonna do.
Money everywhere.
I
I
ain't got
got
no
you.
controlling
I
that now,
put you on
so
that shit. Hey, look, hey T first, you missed it. I told Money
there
everywhere
you go.
earlier today on the live, man. I told that nigga he need to do jingles for all Atlanta commercials and products, bro.
Hey,
Like
I've been telling him. I say, man, why do y'all not finish y'all words? What is it?
he said, look, he said today something about putting something on the grill. He talking about what he said. I can scrape slap them motherfuckers up there on the grill.
That's exactly what he said. It's like
I said, motherfucker, that's ATL for sure. I can scrape
Eh,
slap them motherfuckers up there on the grill.
Yeah, that boy been calling me T
That's all
Fret,
you gotta do.
Fret,
Slap them motherfuckers on the grill.
T Fret from the
T
from the
Freight, he.
beginning.
All right,
Yeah,
money.
bro, T
That
Fret
last
Yeah,
hell.
topic right there was
I ain't got it for the minute.
you crazy. That last topic was what type of legacy do you want to live, or do you want for yourself and or your children?
Um, I just want my children to know that, you know what I mean, like they father really worked hard to provide something that will make life easier for them. You know what I mean? They don't have to grow up like I did and face the hardships that I did. You know what I mean? Just make life easier and also show them a way. You know what I mean? And as far as this legacy, man, just, I want that Carter name to last on forever. And, anytime somebody mention Carter, man, I want them to, speak highly of it. You know what I mean? Not no bullshit. Be honest with you.
Hey,
Oh,
that's
Jimmy,
that
what's up.
herb.
That's
That
all.
Hey,
boy
that's
Jimmy,
money
what's
you
said
know,
up.
that
Hey,
herb.
hey, May, is that the reason why you like Jay Z so much? Cause the last name?
That's what it is.
Got
You
you.
were
Charles
No,
is
no.
absolutely
hot.
right,
I
Fraser.
mean, you know what I mean. That might be big cuz, you know what I mean. But no, man. I like Jay, man, just because like no matter what people throw at him or whatever, he seems to every time somebody throws something at him, he seems to elevate off that shit. You see what I'm saying? No matter what, like all the little bullshit they be saying he be doing, all the this and they be doing. But at the end of the day, you can't stop nobody that wins, bro. You know what I mean? Like he a winner. Like. That's all it
That's
is.
it.
Like I like winning. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And then the nigga just dope as hell on the mic, bro. Like, it ain't, you know what I mean? Like niggas ain't saying nothing like, so you know. And then the
Yeah.
fact that, like
You could say it. The fact that he's
nigga
from
just
New York, you
smooth,
could say it.
bro. Nigga just smooth.
The fact that he what,
No, I'm from
Jaguar?
Atlanta, Georgia. I don't even like New York
The
niggas
fact that he's from New
personally.
York,
To
you
be
could. I
honest
know
with
you're
you.
from
Oh,
Georgia.
New York. Guys, I thought you said the fact he in Illuminati.
Oh, oh,
No, no,
Nah,
no,
I'm
no,
joking.
no,
I'm
no,
joking.
no.
I'm joking. That's what
No,
Star was talking
we ain't gonna have. I know.
Hey,
No, but no, Jad, to be honest with you, Jay Z probably the only
nah,
thing I
not
like
quite.
from New York.
You
That's
think
not true.
that's
Like, bro, that's not true. You like me.
Everything else, yeah.
uh,
Not really,
yeah.
but okay. I just
Hey,
fucking
All
with you.
right.
I just
no,
fucking with you, man.
So
easy,
let's
man.
do it. Let's do it
Nah,
like
but
this, man. We're gonna go around. Chantel, you could go first since you were one of the new ones came. Well, I don't see you a lot, so tell us who you are, where you located, man. What you got going on? Oh, you muted right now. I don't think I can mute him. You muted. There you
Y'all can
go.
hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Chantel. Um, I'm from New York.
is,
I live
is that
in
blood?
New York?
PA. That's blood. That's
From
blood.
New
My
York.
government name is Chantel. I don't mind y'all knowing my government. Everybody about to know me now. Stop. Um, um, what my life? I listen. I'm wherever God wants me to be whenever. So right now I am a mother, a nurse, a student. I have a digital wealth marketing company. Um, yeah, and so I'm just living. I'm living, and I do it all. And above all that, a woman of God. I'm a servant for the Lord as well.
All right, man. All right, y'all can come up off mute. I had to mute y'all out for her, Mike. But T Fraser, go ahead, buddy. Everybody pretty much know you, but we talking to the people that may or may not see this on the replay.
Yeah, what up, everybody? T Frazier. Make sure y'all go follow me on our social media platforms. IG T Frazier Official, all together. T Frazier Official. TikTok T Frazier 713. Y'all make sure y'all just stay tapped in with me. I got a lot going on. Got a new drink out that just went nationwide. It's in stores all over. It's called High Tech. We got 4 flavors. We got regular juice. We got the melatonin version. Then we got the Delta 10, the Delta 10 version of the same thing, THC form. So that's out right now. I can't even think right now, but a lot going on Tuesday. I'm on a show called Fine Ass Nikki that airs on BET Plus this Tuesday coming up. Actually, we had a premiere tomorrow, so I play a guy named Troy, a serial entrepreneur on the show, Nikki B's big brother. So make sure y'all check that out. Stay tapped in with that, and if you're following me on social media, there's other things that I'm involved in come about. Y'all to be able to track me. Double
Word up.
salute.
Word up, word up. So T Fraser's out there in Houston, Texas in July the 18th. Before Lanice go, I want to plug this before I forget. July the 18th, 19th, and 20th, we'll be out, all of us, majority of us that's here on this panel, coming from Lanice Live on TikTok. We'll be out in Houston, Texas, rocking it out, man, cutting up and doing what we do. And we're
We
going to do a
tipping
live
on
panel.
fofos,
Tipping on foes. We're going to do a live
rapping in
panel. We're going to do a live
fofos.
panel out there, too. So we'll do a
Yeah.
live show out there in Houston.
Make sure there's a pool party. If not, I don't know.
T got the
Got a
pool
pool. I
right there
got
in
a
the
pool
backyard.
back here.
Yeah, T got the pool in the backyard. All right, Denise, on you, sister.
Y'all know her and her phone. I can't
We
take
can't
this.
hear.
You muted.
I'll help her out. My
Yeah,
name is
please help
Lenise. Let's all help each other. We all are
You
learning.
got to unmute.
We're
her.
all
You got
learning from each other.
My name Tank.
Somebody gotta get her another phone. This phone.
On
This thing.
TikTok, we all are learning from
Hold on,
each
hold
other
on,
on
hold on, hold on,
TikTok.
hold on. Wait. Go
Be
ahead.
nice, you guys.
All right,
We're
there,
No,
all
there
that
we
was
go.
learning from
that
each
was
other.
T Max that had me muted. He want me to
Yeah,
say.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know. You want me to tell you about my? work ethic or just
Know what you got going on right now as we conclude.
I'm a systems analyst. I don't know. So I'm a system analyst, a programmer, IT programmer for the largest mental health authority. Um I have a podcast. Y'all can follow me on all platforms, Miss Lanice underscore on Instagram or just Miss Lanice on TikTok. That's about it right now.
So what's the YouTube channel and the
Oh
podcast?
yeah, it's Sisters with Opinions on YouTube. I got some projects coming up, but um
Can't talk about them right now.
no.
Cool beans. All right. Money everywhere over there sitting on that slab. What you got going on?
Shit, it's Money Everywhere. I'm from Atlanta. You can reach me on all platforms. Money Everywhere the Carter. Um, I'm an entrepreneur from Atlanta, Georgia. Have have a cologne, luxury cologne brand coming out pretty soon. So y'all just be on the lookout for that. I do t-shirts. I'm pretty much into whatever, man. I know how to do a lot of things. So, you know what I mean? If you ever just needed to just a plug on anything, you probably can call me and I probably can help you find it.
That's what it is. What it is. Motown, what up, man? Welcome to the live.
What's
As
going on?
can't call it, bro.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. You came in a little at the end, but we had some dope topics. I think everybody's personality opened up a little bit more on the panel tonight, which is good. And take us out, Motown man. Who are you? Where you from? What you got going on? Once
Oh,
we go over here to
I'm
yeah.
I'm from Detroit. I'm new to all this. I'm just trying to see how this goes. I'm retired.
Okay.
Uh, just having fun, really, man. And I'm buying, sell houses, cut hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
All right, cool beans, man. Well, look, you welcome over here every time, just like on the Nice Live over there at TikTok. All right, Niet, what you got going on? Where you from? What you got cooking?
Shoot, I don't think I have much cooking right now. But I'm out of Lawrenceburg, North Carolina. Um, you can follow me on all social media platforms. I wouldn't say I'm an influencer. I'm influential, and my background is economic empowerment, and that's pretty much what I do.
That's
Mentorship,
dope.
things like that. Um, I'm pretty much in the community doing things, and I'm always open to expand my horizons. So that's pretty much it.
You
Man,
end
let
up
me
having
Oh,
more than everybody. Talking about you ain't had nothing.
Right.
share this weekend at the bus. So this is going to from another
That's
message.
it
dope. That's
just
dope.
wrap it up with a little bow, you know.
Niet,
All right, go ahead, D.
Niet does so much. I'm gonna really bring it home for you. Niet not only does she does financial, she also helps and mentor young ladies. This woman worked at two major colleges at the same damn time, and she finally made a decision on, you know what, D, this ain't gonna work. All right. Not only that, she's a philanthropist. Not only that, she's an entrepreneur. Not only that, she's a music producer and arranger and songwriter. So we're not gonna sit up here and downplay ourselves and really talk all this ungrateful shit for shit that don't
Talk
exist.
your shit.
And we gonna do this bullshit. Come on now. And look, all right, I'm the ultimate. Just don't fucking follow me if you ain't ready for the truth. Bottom line, smoke cigars I think the best cognac and brandies and whiskeys around. Holler at me if you want to get onboarded to blockchain development, if you need a blockchain consultant. If you need your car details and a private man, you can search you on that and who you need to go to and what kind of stuff you need to get on your stuff. Not only that,
Really
so that,
can't hear him.
You done fell in the water, bro.
you know, you
Yeah,
gotta be
can.
prepared.
Yeah, no, he was going in and I was trying to translate, but basically what he's saying is um he's the also one from San Antonio, Texas. He had a lot to say behind that, but D, your mic is very, very like choppy and muffled. Um,
But I'm from Houston and I live in San Antonio.
okay,
So
he's from Houston but live in San Antonio. D,
that's, that's
will you be linking up with us when we
yeah.
come
So
up there to Houston?
I will definitely come see y'all and do a day. and make sure y'all get into the finals establishment without any interruption.
Yo, T Fraser gonna be our. We blame everything on T Fraser. If we don't have a ball, y'all, it's T Fraser. It ain't a T Max Network thing. T Fraser's the host out of Houston.
That's making the
All
call
right,
back.
cool. Look, he threw it up. All right, look, check this out, man. I'm T Max. Al Tariq, Al, whatever you want to call me. I live in North Carolina. I represent the 2-6 Fayetteville. Vice President of Michael Williams Jr. Boxing. We got a little small channel, a little small group called TMAX Network. We have just entered into the comedy space. Just want to let everybody know that we'll be rolling out a couple dates between June, July, and August. I think we're going to take the rest of May off. May the 11th in Jacksonville, Florida, we will be representing Junior from the Steve Harvey Morning Show down in Jacksonville, Florida. He has a show with Cheryl Underwood, comedian Skeet, and comedian A Train. We got backstage passes to go back there and press some palms and see where they can help us collaborate in these up and coming comedy shows. Then also we're gonna turn up in Myrtle Beach on Memorial Day weekend. This the first year in 6 years since we went down there and cut up. So we're gonna turn up down there, and then after Myrtle Beach, man, is July 4th, and then we'll take it on into Houston, Texas on the 18th. So that's been my spiel. Y'all can follow me on any of the social media platforms. TikTok is TMAX underscore network. On YouTube and Instagram is at Mr. TKO561. That's been my spiel. Anybody got anything lasting to say before we go?
Hey, just
Nope.
God bless everybody
God is
watching.
good.
Keep supporting the network, the T Max Network. We up.
We up, man. Appreciate you, Fraser. Hey, look, thank every last one of y'all on the panel. If you've already dropped off, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. We working out some kinks. We're gonna get it right. And everybody who popped up that don't come over to our TikTok side, like Niet and I think everybody else pretty much from Lanice page. So man, appreciate y'all y'all taking the time out to fool with me. Uh Blood, love you to death, man. Thank you for coming through. All right. All right,
For
y'all.
sure.
All right,
God,
peace.
God.
Just keep that.